Good morning, Fresh Bake. Welcome back to the show. We're getting our morning started off here in the Hojo Anaheim with my cup of coffee and our personalized Fresh Bake mug. I know this isn't exactly the travelogue that a Tim Tracker might do staying at a Hojo in Anaheim, but I'm enjoying it because this is the closest thing that I've had to being able to sleep in on any day, let it be that a Saturday or a Sunday or a Tuesday or whatever. We slept in for a whole hour, I think. But we're just getting ready to start our morning. Liz is inside getting dressed. I'm ready to go as per usual. So I'm gonna sit out here and chill on this balcony. And you can see, hopefully, if we're lucky. Oh no, the monorail, it's too early for the monorail, isn't it? It's right there. You could just, it'd be right there, man. I want one. Go by. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. No, they would go by. It's 8 o'clock. It would go by. It's 8 o'clock. It would go by. I don't even know. It might have shown up because I can't see from here, but as soon as I turn the camera off and turn around, monorail went by. So there's that. That's how close we are. I don't know why I love that so much. I love that so much. There it goes. It's going over Autopia right now. Bathrooms are already a little bit lived in, but they're super cute. Nice vanity mirror. His and her sinks. Ducks. And we get our own duck. Well, Fresh Baked, we have made it into the park this morning. I've lost one of my party though. Liz is gone, as we suggested last night. Liz is off to go celebrate her friend's birthday party. Susie, you've seen her in a few videos, but I did pick up this creature, this Terran. Can I call you a Terran? Is that?
We all are.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, this Terran. He's decided to join me because, this is one of the things, I'm so glad you made it this week, because where we're going. This is one of our favorite subjects to, like, when we can really get salty.
I don't like staying salty. I don't like harping on things. I like to say my piece.
I do sometimes.
And then not bring up again unless something changes on the subject, and then it comes up again.
Well, at least that's an improvement, although it's kind of like you could say that. Hey, it's better than a movie preview.
Yes.
Just like Pixar Pier.
That's not these aren't high bars.
No, they're not high bars.
These are very low bars to clear.
We're heading for the backlot because we're going to go watch Philharmagic appear in exactly the same scenario as everything else did. They've done literally nothing but hang a new sign out front.
More or less, yeah.
You know, okay, so we come here to talk about the sign out front of Philharmagic, but all I can hear is Marvel.
Endgame's out, so we're playing Marvel
loud
music.
as heck, that music. What is this? What are we listening to?
This is from Guardians 1.
Man. What? Did you get a software upgrade, or,
No, I like to know.
How do you know
scores.
this stuff?
I like to know music scores.
I know you do. I could not name this music if you gave me 100 tries.
I believe this is Groot Cocoon. That's the name of the track.
Now you're just flexing. You're just legit flexing now.
That one was.
Philharmagic, they did nothing but put this new film reel thing.
There is a more proper, nice looking sign coming in the summer.
I wish you could see my face right now. What's that guy on Twitter said? Coming soon. The rest of it. Like this was all here before, including the little piece of film that it's on. So they just put that on there.
They're vinyl stickers, my favorite thing in the world, right?
It makes me kind of sad. I'm excited to get something with the, thank you very much, with the caliber of Philharmagic, that there's another building, another facade out there that is just way superior to this. Hey, we gotta stop here and take a look at this. The Wolfgang Trio. We're only going to see Philharmagic though, right?
Right, again, if you go somewhere in the Pantages, there's posters for other upcoming or just recently past productions that have been there.
I want to see the Festival de los Mariachis. I can't go on YouTube and find straw sticks and bricks and B-flat.
No, but it's a sense of world building, which again, in a more proper cube would look great.
Yeah, we would be totally into it.
Yeah.
They got a lot of suits here for this. They're really rolling out the carpet.
I think the doors may have just opened, so you may not get.
Yeah.
There's not really much pre-show other than some audio. Yeah, the doors may have just opened. But there's nothing to see here.
Oh, they're letting us. Okay, Empty lobby. Yeah, you're right. Empty lobby. Not even no artifacts, no props from the show.
The only pre-show was some audio of Donald and Goofy and all them talking about, oh, it's almost time, it's the orchestra, and stuff like that.
God, do you remember when they used to have that whole Muppet thing in here? That was great. I love the pre-show at Muppet. Good news, the show is just starting. Usually I'll walk in, it's already over. So what you're looking at here is like backstage from the Muppet Show. You guys ever watch the Muppet Show? God, I used to love that show when I was a kid. Love that show. The Muppets are great. Love the Muppets. So this is backstage, and that's where all the good stuff happened on the show is backstage, right? They had the show and it was fun, but the comedy was what happened, you know, in between the skits.
Pre-show is the greatest pre-show of all.
It's better than the show.
I disagree.
Really?
Waldo is the rough spot. Otherwise, I think actually
Waldo.
But otherwise, the Muppet Vision show is still
everything.
Great classic Muppets.
Okay, I agree. I love the Muppets, but Waldo killed it for me.
Now that you're here, go ahead and pick a row you want to sit in, and keep stepping till you're all the way across.
Fresh baked. Just watched Philharmagic. Really for my first time ever. I've only seen like parts of it, you know, from the
actual
Disney World
show
days.
itself is cute enough, but what makes the show interesting isn't here. So the actual one in Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Magic Kingdom Hong Kong Tokyo have purpose-built theaters where so you may have noticed the screen started really tiny.
Yeah.
And then got big. That's trying to mimic a more practical effect they have in place at the purpose-built theaters, where it starts as a reasonably wide screen where there's this big gold proscenium arch, proscenium being like the arch you see around the top of a big fancy theater's auditorium. There's big gold proscenium, and as the part where once you start pulled into the scenes and the screen goes dark, that proscenium disappears and becomes this super wide screen that wraps around, and all the projections are all wrapping super wide. And then,
you're right.
At the end, when Mickey takes control again, that proscenium, without you realizing, subtly returns back to the single screen.
Okay.
So you have this, you have a much more engaging screen setup with a really cool, just subtle practical effect. And then, Donald gets blasted at the end, and there's the duck butt animatronic,
which we couldn't see.
But here it was totally static, and then the curtains quickly went back up. So we're staring at a totally static duck butt.
Is it supposed to? At Disney World, did the duck butt thing happen behind everybody?
It still happens behind, but it moves. The legs move, the butt's waggling because he's trying to get out and stuck, and he's like, oh, and he falls, further into the hole.
Yeah, I kept looking for something to happen in the, the box seats where the old dudes were. Yeah. Well, I'll say this. When did the show first appear at Disney World? 90s?
I think early in the 2000s, but the selection of movies they used is all 90s era greatest hits plus Peter Pan.
Well, because it had the look and feel of it did have a very late 90s tech
2003.
feel. 2003. Okay. The animation, the 3D was very 90s or 2000, early 2000s. Yeah. But I get why people like that. I get it.
The show itself is fun, but without the full effect, I can watch on YouTube and I miss nothing. What makes it interesting to see in person is that super wide screen, the proscenium disappearing and reappearing, and the animatronic duck butt.
Well, that's the problem that I have with anything that isn't practical. I think, which is what you're getting at. When you come to the park, you don't want to see a movie. You want something that's unique to this experience, and anything that I can do at home, I would,
Also, I feel like the in-theater effects in the other theaters are stronger, more moments of rumbling. Or
there wasn't
water. Also, I don't know if there's our theater specifically has, but you know when a scent or wind is coming because the fans are super loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can hear the fans churning up. Like, okay, there's a scent or something that's about to happen. Yeah. Because they're just whirring in the background.
Yeah, I got no 4D at all in there.
Yeah, But the reason this here is they need any last minute thing to add a little bit of capacity to this park and pull people away from Star Wars.
You don't think that means that they're going to build a whole land centered around the Philharmagic show, Ian?
I think, as always, the Backlot's in a holding pattern.
Dude, it's so holding.
Until they can get around to doing, because I think they still want and need to do the Eastern Gateway. Not in terms of more parking, but so the parking's better distributed, because everyone's going to be going to that end of the resort's park.
I think,
people all going through that end.
They are going to use that lot. I think they're moving the cast member from Mickey and Friends, right? I'm sorry, Toy Story.
Yeah, I think they still they need to eventually do the Eastern Gateway to better distribute parking. Yeah. And so they can reclaim the transportation hub.
I don't think that's going to happen. The Eastern Gateway, or sorry, the transportation hub is just on the other side of this wall.
Yeah.
And if
the
you
Backlot is DCA's Tomorrowland, but with no beautiful nostalgic past to remember.
imagine how
it's a lowest priority thing that someday they'll get to.
Tomorrowland isn't great, and this is the worst version of Tomorrowland.
Well, like I said, without the nostalgic view of me, oh man, I remember when it was cool.
Right, yeah.
I wish I'd lived when it was cool.
Right,
No,
People
it's
Mover, Star Tours, or Captain EO and
People Mover,
Carousel of Progress, or even America Sings.
Yeah. Instead, this is just,
Yeah.
Again, could something happen eventually? Sure, but it's a low.
Eventually,
it's a low total
define
point.
eventually. 10 years from now?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
5 years would be optimistic.
5 years, we might get a decision. Monorail. All right. Need a little palate cleansing, and I think we're going to go to Disneyland.
Thank you.
You down?
Thank you. I don't ever want to lose it.
Where did you hear that rumor?
Matthew Gotchel tweeted something about it.
So, was it a permanent thing? Or
No,
what was
it was like, I think starting from I think the Disney Resort line, is that like a cast member magazine or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Something like that. They're also
Award winners.
It was in the same thing mention of the Philharmagic getting a proper
Getting
sign.
it, yeah, right. The phase two of Philharmagic, where they get a proper sign and better theme the front.
Also doing stuff with this.
Right, and this has always been one of my complaints. Is this, whatever this is happening in the
facade
seating area
thing.
for? Good morning. Whatever's happening with the award wieners.
Yeah.
Now I don't think
a new look, and for the award winners facade as well.
Oh, a new facade?
Well, I said a new look, so I'm assuming they do something to.
How could you do better than best wiener in a supporting role?
I don't know, but again, credit to Matthew Gotchel for pointing that out on Twitter. But yeah, you keep that pun, and you keep that menu.
Right. That's the one.
That pun.
This little thing is one of the best kept secrets in DCA. I mean, they're probably not going to change the food, but all of this is great. I love this. I don't usually go for puns, but
They're really good hot dogs. They're like potato roll buns. They're not just like
That's
a
what I
regular
love about
cheap
it,
white
yeah.
bun you get at a supermarket.
No.
They're like nice buns.
they're
That's
nice
why.
buns. That's the
With
key.
good like sausage dogs. And
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm almost sad that we're leaving and not going to get to have lunch here today, Ian. We could have gotten a barbecue crunch dog.
Or my constant go-to, the spicy city dog.
The spicy city
There's
dog?
a Mickey Mini birthday celebration.
Oh, do they have? What is that? They have a cheesy celebration. Look at that. Oh, I love jalapenos these days.
Cheddar sausage wing.
Look at
mac
that.
and cheese, salsa verde, spiced cheese puffs, and cheese curds.
My goodness. More cheese, please.
Yes. Oh, that
Oh, those are the fries.
Yeah,
Those
they
are
do a
film
thing where
strip fries.
You can get fries with the toppings from one of the hot dogs on them, which is an interesting way.
I've got this before. It is not good.
Yeah, the funnel cake fries, they're small enough that you don't quite get the full texture of funnel cake.
It turns to mush in like 8 seconds.
That too.
Yeah. And then you got the same thing. It's more of the
But different topping.
different topping. That'll probably still be mush. But I like the ears with the Oreos. This looks great. That looks great. I'm gonna have to find a way to get one of those soon. But as I said, we gotta go to Disneyland. We spent an hour in the back lot.
I think it's in Disneyland stat. It's
And
been like
already,
3
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute, huh?
Yeah, because I wasn't here last week, and the week before that, I was in Chicago for Star Wars Celebration. Awesome.
Not a whole lot of Disney in Star Wars Celebration, right?
I mean, there was a Galaxy's Edge booth that was showing off merch all week. You're gonna be in there early.
No, I know. I'm saying. I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah.
And here you leave today, and DCA, the backlot, and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. It's quite a relief. There we go. We're getting here a little later than we usually do, so I'm a little. There's more people here than I'm expecting. Let's hang right. I want to see what's going on there at the Hatter shop. They put up that wall. It was just a scrim before, wasn't it? Or did they always have that wall there?
Last time I was here, there was no work happening right there. So last time I was here was when you guys did the Easter egg hunt.
Right. God, has it been that long?
Yeah.
Ian. Pluto's having himself a good time.
But is it a good time?
Yes, it is. We saw that last night. A little bit of it, anyway.
You know, I think it's probably just facade work because the shop shows.
Yeah.
Shop is still open. The walls just have to surround the scaffolding.
All right. Ian, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Well,
What's your pleasure, Ian?
things I would say pirates because it's been a while for me, but I know you guys just did that last week.
Well, we can still go. We can enjoy it for you. How about that?
I can do that later after the show.
Oh, all right. All right. Oh, the Instagram world we live in. Let's go get a $20 shake and not eat it.
That said, I am glad there'll be another quick service option in Denver.
Well, you know, I'm looking forward to Black Tap because I do like, you know, like fancy burgers and fancy shakes.
Apparently there will be like a to-go window for shakes.
Yes, that's a new thing for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. We'll have to try that out very soon.
It's not open quite yet,
Nope.
but they've been in like an invite-only soft open phase the last couple days, so so probably within the next week, if not sooner.
I didn't get invited, Ian.
Well, you know, you're still new to actually getting media invites.
We're warming up, though, Ian. We're warming up.
Mister, you're in the coolest one ever.
The wind seemed to be pulling us in this direction, Ian. How about Star Tours?
I'm always down for Star Tours.
You know what? We haven't read Star Tours in a while. Do we need a Fast Pass? While we wait for our Star Tours Fast Pass, here's the current condition of Alien Pizza Planet. Ian, they're putting a ring on it. They put a new scrim. They upgraded the scrim. Like that's
A printed one.
yeah. It used to be just a brown before. It was one of the brown ones.
Yeah.
Ian, I will bet you 100 Imperial credits that the reason why the rocket is under scrim also is because it's going to look like the Pizza Planet rocket now. How do you feel about that, Ian? Are you excited that the Moonliner, the classic vintage day one, well, actually it's not the same rocket from opening day, but it looks like it. It makes you think it is.
It's meant to be homage to that.
An homage to that, but yeah, so not your favorite. I mean, they have to though, Ian. If they're gonna make it, if they're gonna go full on Pizza Planet, how can you not put the rocket in there, right? You have to, or don't do it at all. What was wrong with Red Rockets is what I want to know.
It didn't have brand synergy, and that's the only.
Make Red Rockets a thing then. Turn Red Rockets into the brand, just like they did for Pirates and Haunted Mansion.
I wouldn't mind so much if they didn't mess up the antipasto salad that I like.
Oh, yeah.
So now there's nothing that I like except the regular. I get the pasta is fine, but that
The
salad.
fusilli?
Yeah, it's fine, but
It's like one note.
I did enjoy like that pepperoni pizza salad they had.
Yeah.
And they messed it. They
Yeah.
changed it. And
Yeah, they did. So my understanding is this is going to be about a 2-week job, which means we're not getting anything.
Yeah.
Except for maybe a new rocket,
no.
a new paint job.
And yeah.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!